It's double victory for the opposition People's Democratic Party in Osun and Niger states. Welcome to Roots TV Roundup. I am Togi Moore Edit. Here's a look at the top stories. Tribunal grants PDP Osun Guber victory. INEC cancels Niger rerun elections, declares PDP winner. And Dogara cries out, alleges plot to implicate him. It is victory for the opposition People's Democratic Party as the Osun State Governorship Election Petitions Tribunal has declared the party's Ademola Adeleke as the winner in the 2018 governorship elections. The tribunal held that the All Progressive Congress and its candidate Bega Oyetola were not validly returned. The Independent National Electoral Commission has cancelled the scheduled March 23 supplementary elections in the Niger State House of Assembly Agay constituency.
The Independent National Electoral Commission has cancelled the scheduled March 22 supplementary elections in Niger State House of Assembly, Agay constituency. Following its decision, INEC declared Yahya Abdullahi of the PDP as the winner of the elections. According to the resident electoral commissioner in the state, Sam Ogu, INEC chose to cancel the rerun elections following consultations with stakeholders. The Niger State APC chairman Mohammed Jibril Iman has however rejected INEC's decision. Imam described the development as unacceptable and suspicious. The APC also urged INEC to refrain from taking any decision that would destroy the current peace being enjoyed in the state.
In the meantime, Speaker of the House of Representatives, Yakubu Dogara, has written to heads of security agencies of an alleged plot by the Bauchi state government to implicate him in an alleged criminal conspiracy.
The Speaker of the House of Representatives, Yakubu Dogara, has written to the Inspector General of Police, Mohammed Adamu, and the Director General, Department of State Services, Yusuf Bichi, to alert them of the alleged plot by the Bauchi state government to implicate him in an alleged criminal conspiracy. In a letter dated March 21, 2019, Dogara was quoted to have written, "The Bauchi state government has procured hundreds of motorbikes and cars which are being branded in the government house Bauchi with my pictures and logo of my party, the People's Democratic Party, and my name inscribed. The plan is that the Bauchi state government would engage some criminal elements and give them the branded motorbikes and cars which they will use to commit crime and thereafter abandon them at the scene so as to implicate me." He said he was notifying the security agencies to watch out for the criminals intended to be deployed by the Bauchi state government.
Ahead of the supplementary elections, Observer Group's Situation Room has called on security agencies to be non-partisan and operate with the ambit of the Electoral Act.
To the security services, Situation calls on all arms of the security services invited by INEC to assist with the conduct of the supplementary elections to conduct themselves in a non-partisan and professional manner. Situation would like to reiterate that the Section 29, subsection 3 of the Electoral Act defines this rule in the elections and that it will be illegal for the security services to operate outside of the rules defined for them by INEC.
Now to our top 5 business stories. The Nigerian government plans to increase value-added tax by 50% has been endorsed by Development Economist Odilim Enwegbara. The chairman of the Federal Inland Revenue Service, Babatunde Fowler, announced earlier that the federal government proposed to increase the value-added tax to pay the new national minimum wage of 30,000 naira. In an exclusive with Roots TV Nigeria, Enwegbara said that no economy in the world can grow on value-added tax of 5%, adding that an increase was long overdue.
South African VAT is about 14 or 15%. Go and find out. Nigerian VAT is 5%. How can we want to grow an economy? And South Africa is a modern economy. It's a modern industrial economy with modern infrastructure. We don't have modern infrastructure. We don't have modern economy. Why should South Africa be imposing about 15% VAT on all consumables and we're imposing only 5%? We must, I agree, I am one of those saying that our VAT must be increased to at least 15%. But also luxury goods must be up to 50%. Luxury goods, like those who want to have private jets, those who want to have yachts, those who want to, fly first class, they must pay.
The Central Bank of Nigeria says the country's inflation rate could rise to 12%. According to the Apex Bank, this will, however, not have any effect on the current monetary policy stance of the bank. The inflation rate stood at 11.31% in February 2019, according to statistics by the CBN and the National Bureau of Statistics. Elsewhere, oil prices fell further from 2019 highs on Friday as focus shifted to a lack of progress in U.S.-China trade talks. Brent crude futures were at $67.11 per barrel at 12:04 GMT, 75 cents below their last close and broadly flat on the week. The contract hits a 4-month high of $68 on Thursday. In the meantime, Nigeria state oil firm NNPC has hired Italy's Mare Tecnimont to revamp the Port Harcourt refineries. Nigeria has 445,000 barrels per day of refining capacity across 4 separate facilities, which operate well below capacity due to mismanagement and lack of investment, forcing the NNPC to import the bulk of the country's gasoline. According to NNPC, the work, which will cost about $50 million, would last for 6 months starting from end of March. And that's all on the Roots TV News. But before we go, a recap of our top stories. Tribunal grants PDP Osun Goba victory. INEC cancels Niger rerun elections, declares PDP winner. And Dogara cries out alleges plot to implicate him. For more news updates, subscribe to our YouTube page, Roots TV Nigeria. Follow us on Facebook, Instagram and Twitter at Roots TV Nigeria. I am Itogi Mo, edit.